Hey folks, happy welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching. In this episode I'm going to look at the Suzuki Gsx600f second generation from 2006. Well, the last time with the electric troubleshooting did not get too far, and after I was digging into my memories and did speak with my cousin. He had one of these models a few years ago, and when I did check the carburetor, actually I just did take off the bottom to check is there any dirt in it or not, and that was clean. And after I spoke with my cousin, he mentioned me they could have sometimes failure in the fuel, in the petcock. It's not open entirely, so not gonna run enough fuel to the carburetors. So now what I'm going to check is gonna hook up a spare tank and just run the fuel directly into the carburetor and check how she's gonna run out. So that could limit out the problem. So let's take her apart and hook up the tank. So now everything is prepared. The tank is hooked up already, but how I did release the fuel from the tank, it didn't seem to have any problems. So now I'm gonna open to preload the system. So here it runs through well, so that means the filter isn't clogged or anything like that. So now let's try to start her. That's not a good sign. The fuel did spray out from the overflow system. That's definitely a bad sign. So that means one of these carburetors are overflow. So that could cause some problem for us. So that means we have to open it up, maybe even without starting up. Let's check. Just then let's run out some fuel. Yeah, from a lot of standing the battery run flat. That's not a good thing, but at least now we have some clue around here to see what's going on. So let's check it out. Well, the overfloating it stopped itself, so maybe it just needed some time to close that. But the bike is still hectical. And if I take away the choke, it stops. But now at least no fuel running out, so which is really good news. So I may not gonna take it apart. But now, because it's still waving, I was thinking maybe to try to see, okay, the coils are good, the spark plugs are good, but that do they give the spark? So to check out maybe there's no any problem with the cables. I did put back the original spark plugs because that wasn't the problem. So I'm gonna start her up and pull them one by one to see is it gonna cause any difference in the bike running or not. So I did try all four and could hear the spark is hitting through between the gap between the plug itself and the cables. So it means the spark is there. Then it's lowering the amount of things what could cause this situation. But it's really unlikely that the timing is jumped because the bike did start up even when it's cold, and it seems like it's not running up at all. It's not anything bad with the timing, but maybe I should take a look. Yeah, it's a really good one. So could be two more things. Either way, the timing is not good, or the signing generator not giving the sign at the right time to the CDI to fire up the cylinder, or anything else could be into the carburetors itself. So let's start to take her apart and then start with the carburetor, and then if nothing else, then go further. Or maybe should do some checkup with the sign giver, because that's the easiest actually to check out. So now disconnect the hose and then let's start to open her up. So I'm going to, I was thinking, so I'm going to check the signal generator as well, which is on this side, which is gonna give the sign when to shoot the ignition. So what I'm going to do, have to follow back the cable, find the disconnection, and I'm going to measure it. According to the book, it should be between 135 and 200 ohms. So let's find it out. So I have found the two cable, the yellow and blue, supposed to measure between 135 and 200. Each is 154, which is in a good part. So this one's also good. That means running out of electrical possibilities, which is a certain way good, because we did check a lot of things. So for sure that parts are good. So the next thing are going to be the fuel system. That's going to be in a different episode. So that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, see you in the next one. Bye bye.